What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Smiths. We're going back to the 1987 album Strangeways, Here We Come. Again, knowing now that this is the final studio album, I'm sort of thinking about it, conceptually, not just what it's going to sound like as we go through the different songs. And already, I enjoyed the opening tune, and I'm intrigued to hear more because, again, it seems like at this point there are more electronic sounds coming into their production, but yeah, just knowing that this is the final studio album, I'm thinking about it in time, is I guess what I'm saying. Nevertheless, the second tune on the album, make sure I have it right, is I Started Something I Couldn't Finish, which, it feels like a pretty ubiquitously human experience, whether, it happens in your studies, in your schoolwork, or whether, you bite off more than you can chew in your career or your job. Or interpersonally, sort of saying that you're going to go do these things and go out to these parties and then feeling maybe a little overwhelmed, a little intimidated, whatever. It's like, I can't make it. I can't do these things. So I feel like it could run a number of different ways. And the reason I brought up that latter possibility is because it sort of feels like that would fit as much as any of the other ones I raised with Smith's lyrics that we've heard over the last few albums. But yeah, it's an interesting concept. It's one that, again, I think most humans at some time in life experience of having taken on responsibilities, obligations, or just committing to something and then realizing, dang, I'm not sure I have the time, the wherewithal, maybe the expertise to complete this. And, part of it is recognizing that, but part of it also is telling whoever the relevant person is, like, sorry, can't finish this. So I'm intrigued by the psychology at play. So let's find out. This is the Smiths. The tune is I Started Something I Couldn't Finish, and it's from the 1987 album Strangeways, Here We Come. I love that. The smoothness of that opening.
Silent, there was nothing, no one, nothing around for mine. I danced a friend adventure with a half-faced three-word gesture. I started something, forced you to a zone, and you were clearly
I love this. This is interesting. It's taken a couple turns I didn't expect. Second tune on this album already where he's growling at us.
Absolutely fun. I started something, forced you to a zone, and you were clearly never meant to go.
It's interesting though, because that's like I put you into a spot where you couldn't.
Typical me, I started something, and I'm not so sure. You by gilded wings, that's what tradition means. And now 18 months hard labor seems fair enough. I started something.
Is that fair enough?
And I forced you to a zone, and you were
no matter what word it is when he does that, I love it. Something clearly not sure what I heard.
And now I'm not too sure.
Well said. Yeah, that's great. That's a really interesting tune because in a way it sounds like some of the sonics and the atmosphere we've heard over the previous albums, but there's a different feel already to the first couple tunes, and this one it had this, I don't want to say necessarily bluesy, but it was sort of folksy, and it had a bit different and heavier type of feel sonically than some of their glidey, dreamy type of tunes. And again, it's like he's exploring new vocal deliveries and styles on this album. Certainly, doing more growling and guttural type of singing, which I enjoy. It took me by surprise, notably in the first track. This one, it was still a surprising moment, but I know he's got that in his bag now, so I will not be too surprised if we hear it at least a few more times over the course of the record. But yeah, looking forward to it. As I said, knowing it's their final album, I'm trying to savor the Smiths experience. I should mention the next 10 days I'm going to be very busy with this project. I have to give a lecture on the 24th, so then maybe the 25th I'll probably get back to shooting videos like normal, meaning maybe normal service will resume on the 26th. But like I said, the next 10 days I'm going to be very busy, not a lot of time for many reactions at all, maybe a handful here and there, but it might be like a week and a half, basically, to the next Smiths reaction. I won't guarantee that, meaning I might find time to do another one, but the main point here is reactions in general will be very light, so I appreciate everyone's patience. Do let me know what you think of this tune. And again, whether it's a week, maybe 10 days, or perhaps sooner, we'll be back for the next Smiths reaction from this album. So do let me know what you think. And at this point, Luca, I am going to have to move you. I mean, she just when she gets into this spot, give her 30 seconds, and then she's like this comatose gargoyle. It's hilarious. But yeah, do let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.